Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lincoln Journal-Star's 2-Minute Drill. Luke Mullin and Amie Just here with you with another Nebraska football practice report. Today, practice 3 of the fall. So far, this first week of fall practice, Nebraska is in. And today was all about the quarterbacks, talking about the quarterback competition that they are planning to run throughout fall camp. Today, we heard from Heinrich Haarberg, Daniel Kaelin, and Dylan Raiola, 3 of the guys competing for that starting job. And just clear amongst, those 3 and then their position coach, Glenn Thomas. Yes, they're competing, but there's still a lot of unity within that room.
Yeah, and one thing that Glenn noted, there are 5 quarterbacks that are on the 120, including Jalen Gramstead and Bodie. So lots of reps to go around. But for those main 3 guys, they talked a lot about how they're making each other better, what they worked on in the off season, and how that's going to help propel them moving forward.
Yeah, let's start with the veteran, the returner here in the room, Heinrich Haarberg. Of course, he has a different role, of course, this time around, as opposed to being, the inexperienced guy in the room last fall, kind of got vaulted into playing time. I mean, he's the veteran. He spoke about how that means, looking out for those young quarterbacks, having some of those teaching moments, said he was working on his own mechanics. Was notably, as you asked him, a member of that elite list that they put out about those off-season workouts. And so a lot of hard work for Heinrich in that area. But we got a little bit of lighthearted moment, a little bit of a moment for him to talk about Teddy Prohaska the other day. He called him a carny boy, and Heinrich had some things to share about, hey, he's from a farming background. But Teddy, what was that about?
I could not hold my composure. It was too funny. As somebody who grew up around there on a farm, as opposed to how Heinrich grew up on an acreage. Big difference, by the way, if you didn't know that. But yeah, the line that sent everybody into hysterics was, I didn't grow up in a combine. So pretty funny.
Absolutely. And then Danny Kaelin as well, just talking about how it's been a big jump, how in the spring, was really learning that playbook right away. A lot of the different aspects of quarterback play. He's added 20 pounds of good weight, helps him feel stronger, faster, better out there. And then Dylan Raiola as well, saying some of the same things, just about being more confident, more composed. But he's had a lot of attention to deal with, notably when they moved in. I mean, photo went viral of him, looking like Mahomes. And today I thought it was very good. He was saying, hey, that's fun. It's nice to have those comparisons. But he said he's focused on the work.
Yeah, he's focused on the work. He does have social media accounts, but he's not on them right now, trying to, kind of take a break from that so he can focus on what's important, which is football and winning the quarterback job. And I asked him, kind of as a follow-up to that, how do you stay grounded when the spotlight's really bright? And he said he relies on his faith, but also it's really helpful for him that he has not just his uncle here, but his sister is on staff, just trying to keep it rooted with family. His sister's at practice every day. Back when he threw his first touchdown in the spring game, one of the first people he hugged was his uncle, so that's keeping him grounded.
Yeah, and the reason why Raiola wears number 15, not Mahomes, it was Tim Tebow that first inspired him to pick up that jersey number. So a little bit of a fun tidbit there from Dylan Raiola, the Nebraska quarterback. But week 1 of practice of fall camp wraps up this Saturday. We'll get a look at the Husker football team, the Big Red Preview special NIL event happening at Memorial Stadium. JournalStar.com will have full coverage of that event for you. And we'll see you next week as Nebraska returns to the practice field once again.